Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Can you hear the ambulances coming? Sorry, everybody. It's a little bit late. Everybody, all one of you. I beg your pardon. I was way too late. Last night. I wasn't planning on staying out so late, but c'est la vie. Um, this time I'm going to turn on the volume so we can hear me. I was joking about this blog. Look at this blog, dude. There's nobody here to appreciate this, but I don't know where to start with this, you know. Is this like an advertisement, or you're trying to get people not to come to your tournaments? Like, bro. It's clean, alright, but dude, the photographer, seriously? Not sure what exactly we're looking at here. A bunch of people in a room. The dude there, he's dressed like Arthur Fonzarelli. New GMIM norm tournaments for young talents. Warning, contains sponsored content, affiliate links, or commercial advertisement. Bro, these people look like they're having fun. And they only... By the way, in Stockholm, they're not into wearing clothes that have colors, okay? Only, like, black or white. You're not allowed to wear any kind of colors. Hawaiian shirts are completely banned from this place. Alright, anyway. Jeff forever. I just want to say, like, this is what I was trying to say yesterday. It's bias, man. New GMIM norm tournaments for young talents. So I'm not a young talent. Is it like under 25 to enter the tournament or what? I don't know what's worse. The photo itself, the fact that people don't wear clothes that have colors, the dude that looks like Elvis on the right, the fact that no one's looking at the camera. Anyway, just a lot of questions. Just more questions than answers here for me. You know, are you sure? No signs of life. Exactly. Is anyone alive? Alright, Sun Prism. We're taking a challenge from Sun Prism. No signs of life allowed. You know, sometimes I thought like Budapest is sterile and depressing, but bro, not compared to that, man. Okay. Kyle's chess team. Report to the gymnasium in 5 minutes. I'm sorry, I'm late. I'm late. I wanted to start at 12, but, bro, I had no sleep till Brooklyn. I was supposed to come home at 2 in the morning, and I came home at 7. So we're working on, don't gotta play the BOGO. What am I gonna do if I can't play the BOGO? BOGO. Boga. Bogachag. Bogachag, Colombia. Alright. Play properly, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. No signs of life allowed. I've got to be careful because Sun Prism is like, is anybody else here? Some Prism is like a theoretical expert compared to me. Someday he'll buy a book on the Bogo Indian. You're lucky it's kind of a positional opening. You might not necessarily need a book. Logic should be able to get you pretty far here. I don't know. My move order, not sure. Hello. Astrobate's not here. I totally surprised everybody. Sun Prism's the only viewer. We have 4 viewers. Damn, bro. That's why I stream in the afternoon. I mean, morning, afternoon. I don't know what to call this. I have a lesson in like 2 hours. Alright, we'll do an hour and a half. I don't remember. Sludgy's live. Really bad allergies too. What's up, Arsenal? I wanted to start earlier, but I couldn't wake up. We ended up playing poker like way too late yesterday. D5 might be a good move. A non-traditional approach in the structure, but why not? Outside the box. The buxom young lady, Arsenal fan. Another BOGO. Dude, I don't have a hangover. I have like some kind of sick allergy. I woke up and I'm like, no hangover. I'm fine. I drank a little bit of wine. But I woke up with this like really bad congestion. I don't know. Life next to the city park. I didn't sleep enough, but I'm fine. I'm good. I feel like I smoked a pack of cigarettes, but I don't smoke. I don't know what's wrong with me. I wasn't even around any sort of secondhand smoke, but I'm still like, yeah, what's going on? So, we're completely on our own now. Oh no. Uh-oh. Is E5 a thing? It looks like a thing, it could be a thing. But my queen is defended. I don't think I've ever played a sign without playing A3 early, but there's a first time for everything. Extremely interesting line I'm worried about. An early D5. Ooh. Never heard of that, but who knows? It's the Benoni. Just think of the Bogo as a really good snake Benoni. Arsenal fan. Don't need to lose too much sleep on it. Imagine if the snake Benoni is playable. But it's already on b4, and then you're playing c5. Snake Benoni accelerated. I had 2 challenges. Wow. 5+3. Almost. Wow, who's that? Who is that? Yayashin. And they have their phone number included in everything. I love it when people like make their account name their phone number. Bob calls them. For real. Don't we miss Bob? Nah, not really. I like b6. Yesterday I drank 2 shots of Palinka that some friend brought from Transylvania, and it's really very dangerous. It was like, never had this before, but it's plum brandy with, it's like with honey. So you've got this really strong drink that normally like makes you die just drinking it. It's very strong, but with honey it becomes like drinkable and like smooth. It's very dangerous. Ugh. No hangovers. I was careful not to drink too much, but I do have this horrible allergy, bro. What is going on with me? Alright. Wasting too much time in the opening. I like b6. Looks like a good move. What am I going to do? Honey badger. Honey badger. Stop badgering me, honey. Yeah, there's no way to defend e4, so not tons of options at this point. The center. I just always go back to the center and say, center, you're the bomb. This is my center. Center is good. The problem with honey, when you're mixing honey with alcohol, is that it makes the alcohol more dangerous. Yeah. Anyway. You're asking if I have a hangover. No. No, I'm just sleep deprived. I should probably sleep for like another 4 hours, but I have to work anyway, so. Yeah, I like the way this young person played this, and he's using his time. So weird Fridays, and just you guys are here, but Astrobate not being here, like, it's just, what am I gonna do, bro? Rook e8 is a brilliant move. Why the fuck not? Damn, he didn't play e5. You got Astrobate disease, you don't calculate. Now we're talking about tactics. Some person is an artist, not a mathematician, man. 90%, 90% intuition, 10% perspiration. The shelf. Artista. Ooh, bro. Ooh, H6. I know, H6. This is a stupid move. Fuck does that do? This is why speed chess, as we used to call it in the 80s, is stupid, because now we're just gonna like masturbate with the time. We'll just move real fast till someone loses on time. Otherwise, good game is like completely ruined by the clock now. Or we just like move, and that's it. Game over. Samuel G. Rashevsky. Ooh, 95 is crushing. I missed knight takes a 7. Are you fucking kidding me? I missed knight takes f7, bro. I was setting it up and then I missed it because of the dumb clock. Are you serious? This is stupid, man. And you get your knight on c3, which I was hoping to avoid. And he still didn't go there. Dude, that's absurd. Now you go there. I had to practically beg him to put his knight on c3. Why you still didn't do it? The pawn on b4 is hilarious. Scariest. Wow. That's a good move. This is freaking stupid. Not good for me. Wow, you pinned me. It's not nice. Rookie 3 was kind of arbitrary. An understandable move. No way. This game was like, bro, seriously, let's just stop the whole thing. Like, around move 29. I don't know what to say. I mean, Blitz chess is just a waste of time, you know. We're playing horribly from this point forward, right? Like both sides. It was a normal game until now. I completely spaced on knight h5. You know, the pawn on b4, I'm like waiting the whole game to like not do anything, and then I play a3 now when he has knight h5. Like seriously, it was a great game until this point, you know. And a3. Timing of that is horrifying. But you know, that's why I hate Blitz, because we're playing good chess and then all of a sudden we just have to move real fast and finish the game. It's like there's no point, you know. Okay, 5 + 5, but it's not enough, you know. Whoa, we have 1,000,000 challenges. Guy on the Philippines. On the Philippines. Philippines are like volcanic. Are they volcanic islands? You can be on it. That's true. Arsenal fan. Sorry, man. I wanted to offer a draw, like, on both sides. Reach time pressure situation, like, it was a thoughtful game until that point, and then we just start making blunders, you know. It's like, why are we bothering to do this, you know? Good game, Stone Prism, until move 29. But a3 was just the beginning of the horror, you know, as Colonel Kurtz would say. I mean, it was just like blunder fest. I must have made like 5 blunders and you made 7 in the last like 15 moves of that game. Horrifying. The horror. Yeah, there's no time for real chess in 5 + 5. Unfortunately. We tried to play real chess and we realized it doesn't happen in this time control. KIA against AFR. AFR. Bruh. Yeah. This is nothing. But I'm bored of the King's Indian attack. Like, the standard King's Indian attack, really dry. At least here we have a little bit of a interesting tension. This is a draw too, objectively. I don't really need to move d3, and so that's the problem with White's position. d3 is lame. It doesn't do anything. It protects the pawn on c4, but it makes me like waste my white pieces. Better off not playing d3. It's an unnecessary move that makes me effectively black. So Prism, you're worse than most in terms of, you know, playing intuition wise. But you know, we can see that you can play fast, and I wonder, do you start to calculate when you have no time? More. That wasn't a calculation type of position, by the way, but this has been a theme. Like, I've been really realizing that, you know, most people, they tend not to calculate. Playing on intuition, the whole playing on intuition thing is interesting, isn't it? We can play the chess game on completely on intuition without really calculating on a fairly high level. But I don't think that's a good idea if you're like a competitive player. It's something you should do if you have no other option than fast chess. Or you have a hangover, like Arsenal fan has today. You don't calculate enough. Most people don't calculate enough. I don't calculate enough. I'm not as bad as most. But yeah, you play well, considering you're playing mostly intuitively. Everybody's different, you know. It's hard to teach people intuition, you know. Hard to teach people calculation, but it can be done. I felt very intuitive play by you there. Crushing you. He's crushing you. The battle for D5 rages. Now, Arsenal fan can calculate. He does calculate. It's a rare animal. Calculation is seriously underrated. But Arsenal has some decent calculation skills. His problem, like a lot of human beings, is that he can calculate, but he misses moves. He misses moves like, you know, horizontally. I'm just saying this because we played 515 games or 524 games, so I know. Horizontal. He likes to be horizontal. No, he does miss moves. This I like. This is hyper modern. See, I wanted to play black. That's my whole idea. I played white so I can be black with an extra move. Or something like that. The summer winds. No. I'm surprised how windy it is. It's like, Hungary is not known for its like windy weather. Lately there's a lot of wind. What the hell's that about? It's a conspiracy. Rook b8. Wait a minute. b4? You can do that? Oh my god. I mean, I'm having fun now. Guys, unfortunately, I can only stay for another hour. I thought he would play b6. I really did. You know what today's word is? Anybody? What's the word of the day? The word of the day is capitulation. Did anybody ever watch In Living Color? The old American comedy show? There was Homie the Clown. Hello, kids. My door is You got wind. Serious wind. I don't understand. Hungary's a fucking plane. Why are there so much winds? The mountain winds. Queen A4. Dude, who blasts me with B5? God, I'm a genius. How do I find these moves? Guy, I love it. Guy on Philippines requested a challenge to you earlier. Dude, you're on the Philippines. You're not like subterranean or anything like that. You're on. You're definitely on top. On the up part. You're not underground, for example. Not in a nuclear bunker. You're on the Philippines. Okay. Bro, I know. Well, I had like a list of 7 people, but you're like last. What can I do? It makes it sound like you're taking a drug. You're on Philippines. Okay. Buck has A5. Oh, move the bishop. Oh no. Knight C5 is a brilliant move. I love that. Nah. Arsenal pins himself with Knight C5. Who plays that move? The self-pin. He's kind of masochistic. I opted to pin myself. I forgot you had that move. Wow, bro. You know what? That is a freaking good move. This is pure luck. That is pure luck. That you have that. So guys, people, it's amazing how many strong players are in Philippines. Dude, I don't know the history of chess in the Philippines, but, you know, it's pretty obvious. Philippines is a complex culture. Diverse. Spanish influence. Plus, like, military influences because of wars and whatever. Americans were there. I don't know. You know, it's interesting. Like, look how popular chess is in the Philippines. Whereas, like, in Japan, nobody plays chess. You know? So. Okay. Another Asian island country where no one plays chess. Essentially. Gotta love Arsenal, fan. You gotta be pretty sick to play f4. sick individual. Hippopotamus opening. You're new here. Can I play with you? You could. You might. Sick Papa Smurf. Oh my god. No. No, not my sea pawn. I love my sea pawn. Another game completely ruined by time pressure. That was a brilliant effort by Arsenal fan. Completely ruined. The Sea Shepherd. Rudusa. Where did you come from? Guy on Philippines, 2102. What happened to 44, bro? Why is nobody donating? Hello? Guy on Philippines, I like your exclamation question mark too. It's blue. Looks cool. What happened to 44? He just challenged me and disappeared. There he is. They like cockfighting. Chicken battles. Your challenge just disappeared. Chicken battles are popular. Philippine villages. Alright. I've never been to the Philippines. I wouldn't mind visiting. Not the most popular country touristically. Waste of time. Exactly. Chess is a waste of time. I agree. For once, Arsenal and I agree on something. The first time we've ever agreed on something. Chess is a waste of time. But almost everything is a waste of time. That's the problem. How do you differentiate, you know? Knight g5, d5, it's ironic, right? The hippopotamus is not an opening, it's a feeling. Oh. I don't want to ban anyone today. I don't feel like banning people. Oh man, I just realized it's freaking hot in here. Wow. Not just hot. I mean, there's no like circulation, air circulation. It's not that hot actually. It's 90 Fahrenheit. No one who watches my stream understands what Fahrenheit is, but that's fine. Hiccups. I swear to God, I don't have a hangover. But I do have sleep deprivation. I slept like 4 hours last night. not enough. Guyana Philippines play too fast. I had a student from years ago from the Philippines. He moved back. He went to school with me in Boston University. A lot of chess players in the Philippines. I played with well, a lot of them visit or lived in the United States for a time. And um 2019 or 2000, no. What am I talking about? 2022 World Senior. I played with not didn't play with him, but Rogelio Antonio was at the World Senior. He seems like a really nice guy. I had never met him before. He's like a well-known Filipino GM. Used to play online all the time. He was a very good Blitz player. Seemed like a nice guy. Um, Angelo Young. A lot of Filipinos lived in the United States for a while, off and on. Yeah, I mean, Bullet is ridiculous, dude. It's destroying chess as we know it. Of course, it's not a new concept. I started playing online chess in like 1992, 93. At first, they didn't have Bullet, but then I can remember like as early as maybe 1996. Let's say maybe 96. Already, people were playing Bullet, quite a bit. I never liked it, you know. Um, yeah, let's make it easier for black to play f5. This is a really shitty move from me, but I don't know what to do. Yeah, I mean, if I played Bullet, I would just quit chess, I mean, it's the antithesis of everything that I love about chess, literally. But it attracts a lot of other people to chess, so in that respect, it's good. But it's sort of shallow, shallow players. What I'm shocked by is how many strong players play Bullet. It used to be kind of like not necessarily all the GMs would play Bullet. Not everyone does, but it's a drug addiction, basically. Yeah, I mean, why didn't he take on d5? I'm sitting here, I can't see like the most obvious move in the world. That was a tough one. I'm 2700 in tactics. Staring me in the face, and I can't see bishop d6. Typical, typical. I didn't expect you to play king g7. Why didn't you take on d5? Now I'm like badgering him for making a bad move. Bullet is... It's way worse than Blitz. It's not even close. It's absurd. You know what? One thing is like the whole like pre-move concept. Man, that's fucking arbitrary. It's really arbitrary that the pre-moving exists. For example, I'm not sure that that really objectively makes sense, that's allowed. I can make moves that, my move doesn't literally register on the clock or cost any time at all. Seriously. No, I think increment, increment saves chess. Ultimately, from this bullet nightmare. Not enough to completely save chess, but to some degree. Wow. No, I'm much stronger than you think. Than most people think, but I don't apply myself enough. Lack of testosterone. I mean, it's like a nightmare, man. 3-0. I always hated 3-0. So we see our opponent as a typical example of a player who plays better when he has no time. Speaking of applying yourself, just imagine you always have no time. You'll play better. Wow, what a move. So what's up? You saw that. Nice. Can I have another? Game over, brah. Maybe not. Damn, dude. I seriously think he might have D4. I don't know. But if you don't use your time, how are you going to find out, you know? That's why calculation is essential. I thought he might have that. Self-mate? Wow. What am I doing? King H5. Oh no. What choice did he have? What choice did he have? Yeah, he could go into the discovery. It's a nightmare for black. It just gets worse. I can't checkmate him, man. Man. Hey, man. Hackman. I'm probably missing like mate or something. I don't know. God, this is a weird time control. Increment's too big, isn't it? For the base time. 5 plus 3. Maybe 5 plus 3. Hackman. This game could be like an hour long. It's 5. What's the time control? Pet control. I've got a wild kraken in my house. The My Pillow guy. Mike Lindell. For how many moves have I had mate like on the board? Just curious. Yeah. Just out of curiosity, I just want to look and see like how many like retarded moves I made. Wasn't so bad. There was something there. Not such a bad game. There's like a big hole in the request to join our team. I am German Shepherd. You are not a German Shepherd. You're not German, you're not a shepherd, and you're not a dog. Reduce E. And 42 is gone. No, German Shepherd. I am German Shepherd. It's like man on Philippines. Where do you guys come up with these names? You're from India, therefore you're not German. You might be a shepherd. You're definitely not a dog. Okay. Yeah, it's not Hungarian opening. That's bullshit, man. You know, in the 90s, Fritz was the go-to chess program, and the Germans, who, you know, produced Fritz and Chess Base, were quite correct about it. They called it the Barca opening. So Gideon Barca was a grandmaster from Hungary who, among others of his generation, were really big on, you know, hyper-modern openings. So Barca, Vadaj, Bilek, a lot of people nobody ever heard of outside of Hungary. Paul Benko was in the same generation, but he maybe a little older. No, he immigrated in '56 when the big, you know, everybody left Hungary, the revolution of Hungary, whatever. So they're just bullshit, you know, Hungarian opening, but it should be named after Barca. And then Benko gets a lot of credit because he like beat Bobby Fischer with it or something, you know, or played it against Bobby Fischer. I don't remember. We can't call it the Benko opening, but it's actually Barca who. No, but nobody remembers Barca, even though he was a quite strong player, grandmaster and a respectable one. I happen to be like an expert on Hungarian chess players because I live here, but calling it the Hungarian opening is dumb, you know. It was never called the Hungarian opening. That's like lichess or Wikipedia. Pretty soon with AI, everything is gonna be like forgotten. Jesus, dude. This guy doesn't think at all. Thinking is Oh, my knight's trapped. Oh no. What would you guys remember? Rook e6 yesterday. Maybe this is a bad move. Jesus, dude. I just want to resign. Seriously. Rook e6 may have been a mistake. What is White doing, though, you know? Oh, Rook e6 was a really bad move. This is not a joke. That was a bad move by me. Problem is, my knight had no squares, you know? That's why I did it. The downsides of Rook e6 massively outweigh the upsides. It's not even close. Not even close, bro. Why doesn't this guy play the London system? For example. What a waste of time. Dude, you're not even using any time. Treating me like I'm a beginner. Playing this bullshit. I'm not handling this really well, but why is White playing like he's playing like coffee house player, using no time, playing like I'm a 1200. Easy. He does this every time. You know, this is what he does. Blatney did shit like this all the time. Blatney's nuts. You know, he lost his mind at some point. What was he doing? You know? The Czech Grandmaster Pavel Blatny used to play normal openings, then one day started playing the hippo every game with both sides and stuff like that. It was like, what are you doing, man? Now he's probably 2200. No, interestingly, Blatny, I had never known this, but his dad was like a really strong expert in composition or something like that. Funny. Composition pro. Arbitrary moves. Patience. Dedication. Dude, I'm gonna hang a pawn. Good for me. Where is Uber driver when we need him? Seriously. So why in the 66 match did Spassky switch to the hippo? 66 match? You're not talking about Fischer. Oh. Damn, I don't even remember. Spassky's like the world champion whose games I've studied the least, sadly. A little bit. But overall, I would say I know the least about Spassky. I mean, I appreciate his game, and he's regarded as a player who had really universal style, of course. This game just makes me want to, like, quit chess. Seriously, playing this guy, I would quit chess, like, immediately if I had to play multiple games against him. You're seriously dedicated to this hippo shit, and that's nice. Because we've all done, you know, our hippo time. But playing the hippo in Blitz is kind of painful. But I guess it's better than playing it over the board. My biggest win ever was a hippo, you know. Bishop G5. Oh, Bishop G5, I'm so scared. But I would never just play the hippo, like, it was an English defense. God, this game is painful. It's worse than London. I'd rather play the London. I hate closed positions in Blitz, you know. There's not enough time. You got a very, very strategic closed position, and there's not enough time to play the position properly. It was against Petrosian. Okay. Petrosian. You're trying to play knight f5. Jesus, dude. That's... Do this guy. Question mark, question mark. 2271 Blitz. 2224. Fine, whatever. How does this work? I don't really understand. Oh, freaking mate. I wonder if he has a clue how weird his play is. Overall. Wow. That's extreme. Dude, my head hurts. You're making my head hurt. This was like maybe the least fun game I've played in like the last 3 weeks, honestly. I want to kill myself if I had to play this again. That's cool. The times, they keep it changing. He's discovered check. How weird is this game overall? would you say? What is the weird level of this game by White? 10 out of 10 on the weird scale? Jesus. He just keeps moving like a robot, dude. Why do you play like a robot? We gotta celebrate the cheaters. Exactly. How's his time management, bro? Oh, man. Alright. It was a horrible game. I don't think he's cheating. But I can understand you thinking that because it was so bizarre. And his time management is so strange, where he's like never using any time for the whole game. I made 4 blunders. Absolutely, I'd crossed my mind that he might be cheating, but I don't think so. A lot of questions and no answers about this game. You know, like, why, if you're that good and that fast, why would you be only like 2,000 in bullet? I don't even know where to begin, dude. I'm sorry I just wasted my time playing that game. I wanted to kill myself like mid-game. Dude, don't play the hippo. Seriously. Sir. It was an honor, but I have to ban you. Because I'll kill myself if I have to play you again. But congratulations, you won. I don't want to do sirs. I know it was kind of harsh to ban him. It was a complete waste of time. And the guy has no clue what he's doing, and he beat me. He beat me. He has no clue what he's doing. Literally. No clue what he's doing. That's so sick. Why? I don't want to know. Oh my God. I just wanted the game to be over, you know. Eventually I blundered. Can you imagine playing like that in a tournament game? Obviously this time control is conducive to cheaters. He didn't cheat, but you know, such mindless chess, it makes me want to die. I couldn't take it anymore. Eventually I blundered. You know, he was like down a piece, but had some compensation. That's good. I don't know, man. You're not really playing chess. I don't know what to call that. It's kind of like a scam. Pseudo chess. Shocky. Knight f3 is like one of the best moves on the board. Controls the center. What's there to discuss? What white just played against me, that's... I don't mind playing the hippo, and if it's like a 3-0 game or something, I get it. But like to do that on my stream in a 5+5 game, you just ruined my day. Completely rubbish waste of time. Maybe I do have a hangover. I shouldn't though, I didn't drink a lot. Just sleep deprived. I mean, under normal circumstances, I wouldn't lose against that guy. I was hoping he would just roll over and die, but I got jammed on the H file. Go. Free move. Arsenal feels for me. Sir, he played... That's why I banned him, because he said sir. It's so ridiculous. If he hadn't said that, I would have been like, just, okay. You won, congratulations, bye-bye. But the sir, you have to rub it in with the sir at the end. Come on. I know, but it's like a joke, dude. It's an Indian thing. It has to be like regional. They probably do it in Pakistan too. Maybe in other Southeast Asian countries. No, I mean India, okay, India has the colonial heritage. But the sir, saying sir to everybody, it's like, it's so overused. At that point, you're actually like making it into a joke. It's not respectful. It's like it's a joke. You know what I mean? That's the point. It's not sincere. Like, that's why I hate it. It's not sincere. It's totally fake. You just call everyone sir. I was already like pissed about that game, but to sir me after the game, it's like you're banned. Yeah, well, he doesn't know my heritage with sir. You know how long we joked about that. Insincerity, you know. Just say sir to everybody who's older. It's like ridiculous. Speaking of sir, I have to beat Mr. Coffee. Ooh, I have another lesson. I have 2 lessons. Alright, we've got like 20 minutes. The hippo, man, I didn't want to play anymore after that. You know, once he did really hardcore hippo thing. It wasn't really a hippo. He started doing like, you know, he's half hippo, half... It was actually not really a hippo, you know. What White started to do there, he went like full Blatany. If I was playing my A game, I would never lose, but well, Redusa just became like a super GM. Totally positional. Why did I play knight e8? Because I realized the knight h7 was stupid. That's why I played it. Exactly. Damn, dude, I'm getting, like, slaughtered. Hippo Master, dude. Alright, man. That's enough. What are you doing? $22.07. In rapid. 2000 blitz. 2300 bullet. That's not good. That's not good, man. It's not good. If your bullet rating is higher than your blitz and your classical, you need to stop playing bullet. Jim, you're included. I'm serious. Wait, my bullet is what? Don't know. 22. Yeah, you do. Shocky as well. He played queen g3. You're like killing me on the queen side. But what's that? You know, I'm shocked all the time. Tectonically shocked. Oh shit, he has queen f5. Oh my god. But it's such a great position. And he had no clue what to do. Every day I play chess, I'm like shocked more and more by incomplete chess players. They understand this, but they don't understand that at all, you know? He got a completely winning position against me strategically and doesn't know what he's even doing, you know? How is that possible? Yeah. I have knight takes d5. Damn, dude. Yeah, what am I thinking about? It's like I can't calculate one move deep. Blitz is the same. It is the same, but it's not quite as bad. No, Blitz is the same, it's true. It is true. It's true. Blitz is also garbage. I agree. And I like it. You know, I liked it. I don't play a lot of Blitz now. It's also total garbage. It's just for entertainment. It's good for improving your play, like if you play serious chess and you get in time pressure. I mean, it's good for practicing your skills. For playing, you know, over the board when you get in time pressure, okay. Now we're better at. Blitz is also trash. I agree. We never really admitted this openly. It's trash. Even like classical chess sucks. Wow, dude. This guy comes up with some unbelievable moves. The scary thing about Reduce is how inconsistent he is, you know? But it's not just him, it's like everybody. Now, today. He's like a genius and he sucks at the same time. But no. Yeah, he found this move. This move is the bomb. Obviously. Bomba. Things can only get worse. The pre-moving is just painful, dude. Do we really need to pre-move when we have 5+5? There's no need for pre-moving. You have way too much time for that. It's like doing pre-moves in a simul or something. I'm lucky I got a draw. Though he was trying to lose, I don't think he was ever lost. I mean, he did his best to try to lose. Wade always had compensation for the pawn. King and pawn in game. Am I worse here? Like, he's still trying to lose. It's pretty hard to lose this. That would take immense skill. I could lose this. I bet. It was an inspired game by both sides. Why don't we just play g4 check, man? Are you trying to win? I'm a pawn. Pawn up. Oh, pre-moved king e4. Jesus Christ. Do you think he pre-moved, or do you think he's that fast? He's that fast. Jim, you're an expert. You tell me. Was king e4 a pre-move? Or is he just that fast? Because I can't tell the difference. Did he actually use any time? I can't see. I hate that when you play back the game, like, it doesn't show the clock. Would that be too much to ask? Let's see. So he's 50 seconds, 0.0. 55.0. So he has 55.0. Why didn't he get his increment? Like, watch this. He plays pawn takes pawn check, gains 5 seconds, right? I take the pawn. So when you play your last move, you don't get an increment because the game's over. That's the point. Look at this game the dude played. That felt like a really bad game. And computer says 95% accuracy. I was -2, bro. How am I playing 95% accuracy if I'm -2? I'm like strategically lost. What did I even do wrong? What a weird game, man. Last game. The whole endgame was a draw. It was a draw all the way, But I love the pre-move, rubbing in the pre-move. The final pre-move? Really? King takes c4 pre-move? I don't understand. I just don't understand. We gotta come up with something new against Nefedov. For Christ's sake. I don't know if I've ever played this against him. Accelerated Dragon. We have 100 games. At least. I lost to Kudrin in this once. Bad idea to play against Sergey. He's just great opening player. Well, Nefedov, like, serious pause before playing knight takes c6. Yeah, so I played DC twice, and I have a half point out of 2 in that endgame. But that's not interesting. Years ago, in the 90s or even older, it was either early 90s or late 80s, Shamkovich did an article on this for Chess Life magazine, knowing their stuff. Well, okay, dude paused for like 5 minutes before he played knight takes c6. He had to like check it in his notebook or something. If he knew his stuff, he would play it instantly. Shamkovich did an article, like a maybe multi-part article. That time I didn't play the Accelerated Dragon, so I didn't really pay attention and care. I suspect this is theory. So if I play queen a5, you play queen e2? Huh. If I play f6? I had this computer called what was it called? It was like a standalone chess computer in the 80s. It was around 2100 strength. I can't remember its name now. I practiced a lot. It helped me. But I used to play the English with white, like this line, basically, with a tempo plus. The thing is, like, I thought queen f3 was a move. So if queen f3, I play f5. I don't know. Maybe bishop f4 is his main move. I never played this, you know. This is the first time. Practically the first time I played this. Someone on Sound, my friend from the stream, one of our regulars, does play this. But I'm not sure he... Oh, God, that's a move? Yeah, I thought about it. I have a weird feeling that that really might be a move. I'm not a believer, really. If you don't just like trading queens. Any kind of draw offers or queen exchanges. He loves it. Maybe you have a tactic. The thing is, he's not big on calculation either. Nefedov is capable of calculating, but it's not his big thing. It's not his main thing. Plays principled chess for the most part. Someone needs to explain to me what the hell is going on here. Knight h6, rook d8, check, king f7. What's the problem? I can also play bishop d7. Nefedov is such a creature of habit. I mean, I would be surprised if he knows this much. He's probably played this far before. But who would he play it against, you know? It would have to be a pretty good player who knew this much with black. Does anybody want to... We should check after the game to see how far Nefedov has actually played in this variation. Because I'm curious. He tanked forever on knight takes c6, which is weird. That's the kind of move you play if you know it, you play it. He thought a long time because he was looking it up in the opening explorer. Yeah, I gotta go. Anyway, last game. Interesting stream today. I really like... Oh, Goo is here. Sorry, Goo. Sorry, guys. I gotta go. I got lessons. He found rook d8 check. It's a deep move. Clearly, this is a draw. I've got 10 minutes and then yeah. Then I, like, kill myself. What am I doing? Wait. How does this work again? You're kidding me, right? Wait. Wow. Perfect ending to a perfect day. But don't confuse the accelerated dragon with a dragon. You know, it's not the same. Bro, what is that? I didn't have fun in today's games. I didn't enjoy today's games, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. Bishop takes. That's deep. Very deep. Am I allowed to move my other pieces now? I effectively was facing a draw. I mean, he can trade all the pieces, or I would take a draw. But now he's trying to lose. Does he still have a draw in hand? Jesus. Wow. He was counting on rook d8. No, he was counting on that. Oh my god. You have rook takes c6. I thought I'd outsmarted him. Oh my god, you have that. That's so sick, dude. Seriously? Wow. Bro, that's so sick. He has that. Well, that's lucky. Just a little lucky. Oh, you just happen to have rook takes c6. Wow. What a miracle. What an absolute miracle. That is insane, dude. He has rook takes c6. That's cool. He lost on time. Bishop e6, obviously. White's still winning. Bro. I missed a very strong move at some point. Totally equalizing. Yeah, I didn't see the fine point. 2 inaccuracies, 1 mistake, 1 blunder. Played better than me. But the opening is what I'm really interested in. Yeah, I never played. See, I never played this line. Queen f3 is the main move. Queen f3, f5. So he plays this. I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do. Queen a5. Now f6 is a good score. Plays e6. Nefedov theoretical novelty, e6. Theoretical novelty. Queen e2 is better. Yeah, I admit it's counterintuitive. Wow. Queen f3. Oh my god. That's why I don't play this range. I gotta go, guys. Thank you. Bye-bye. Nice knowing you. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next week. See you Sunday.